Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Trey Day. I hope y'all are having a great day today. I really hope that everything's off to a great start. You know, got up and meditated, did whatever makes you happy. I just finished my workout and I threw on my Camel Culture, shades. I was driving home and I literally pulled over on the side of the road to get this video done because it was on my heart, heavy on my heart. Because I made Twitter, y'all. I made Twitter. And I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether to celebrate. I didn't know whether to just be upset, mad, cry. I didn't know. I'm like, I'm on Twitter. Everybody's been sending me this post that someone who clearly doesn't know me, they're hiding behind a screen name, so I don't know who they are. It can be anybody. But everybody's been sending me this post that someone made on Twitter. So thank you. I love the picture, by the way. Y'all chose a great picture. It's amazing. I took the picture, y'all, at the gym. But I said I have to talk about this since you want to talk about my dating or relationship. They said hold on, let me back up. The post that they made was about I think the top 10 gays that have the worst dating relationship reputations. So I was just like, well, hey, you want to talk about my reputation, in my dating life, my past relationships or whatever? Let's talk about it, baby. I'm down for it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for my next topic for my YouTube channel. Thank you. Because I'm going to spin it, baby. Because I'm all about positivity. I'm all about good vibes. You know what I'm saying? So clearly this person does not know me. Clearly. But let's talk about it anyway. So I wish I had my other phone on me. I left it at the house. But I think I can remember. Basically, the post, like I said, was about the top 10 gays that have the worst dating / relationship reputations. And I made it. I made that list. So it said something along the lines of what did it say? He's confused as fuck. That was the first thing that was said. Confused as fuck. And that the gays basically wave and speak to me as I pass by. But as soon as I leave, basically, it's a internal shade or something like that thrown towards me. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. So the first part, talking about me being confused as fuck. Now, if we were talking about back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was, a few years back, baby, yes. Hell yeah. Was I confused? Hell motherfucking yeah. I mean, who hasn't been confused? I mean, you're still trying to grow. You're trying to figure out who you are, what you like, what you dislike. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out life. You're maneuvering, and basically learning from all the experiences that you go through. And as you learn and grow, you start to figure stuff out. You feel me? So yeah, I have been confused. Am I confused as of today? Current day? No, that's not my story. You know what I mean? Because I know what I want now. It's no confusion to me. It's not like it's no question. Like I know what I want. I want someone to love Trey Presley for the person that he is 100%. Not, seeing what you see on social media, liking it and stuff. But as soon as we start to talk, you want to come into my life and be like, well, I need you to change this. I don't want you to wear this. I don't like the way that, don't do me like that. I already know that ain't gonna work. Will I compromise in a relationship or when I'm dating someone? Yeah, I will compromise. Relationships are all about compromise. I mean, that's a given. So, would I compromise? Yes. So, as we learn and get to know each other, you know what I mean? Say if you didn't like me, this is just an example. If you did not like me doing my OnlyFans thing or whatever, I'm like, I'm okay with that. But don't come in my life talking about, okay, I want you to stop that. So that's a source of income that I have that you just want me to stop cold turkey. You know what I mean? I make good money on OnlyFans, you know, even being a solo, you know, content creator. I still make good money, you know what I mean? So you want to come in my life and tell me that I need to stop my OnlyFans. Okay, that makes no sense to me. So that's not going to work, because I've done that before. I stopped doing things before cold turkey. Then I end up being the one, you know, suffering in the end when your ass is gone. You know what I mean? So no, the better way, the compromise to me is like, okay, I don't want to do OnlyFans. I'm cool with that. So let's work together to create another source of income to replace that income, and then I'll let that go. It's like a smooth transition. You feel me? So I'm cool with that. So that's just an example. Like, I know what I want. I know what I want, and I know what I don't want. So that's just the example. So I don't know what they mean when they say that I'm confused, because I'm all about positivity, good vibes. Like, if I meet you and the energy is not right, like something in my spirit tells me that this is not gonna work, or I should not be around you, or you make me feel a certain type of way right off just from being in your presence, oh, that's not confusion, baby. Because I'm gonna be like, no thank you, thanks but no thanks. I don't understand. So whoever you are behind that screen name, if you can break that down a little bit more for me, I would love it. And then I would I would love to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because you don't know me, so just talk to me and I tell you. You know what I mean? So yeah. So moving on, you know, then they proceeded to say that, you know, the gays, probably the same ones that be in my face, you know, in my DMs, you know, when I'm out in the streets trying to get in my drawers. You know what I'm saying? It's the craziest thing. It's probably those same ones that he's speaking of. If he's speaking of anyone, he's probably made this shit up in the topic. He was probably somebody that tried to talk to me, and, you know, I just didn't feel the vibe, so I just, you know, I kept it moving. That doesn't make me confused or anything along that line. Anyway, said they basically wave and speak, but it's full of internal shade when I leave or some shit like that. So what does that have to do with me? Please answer that for me. I don't know what that has to do with me, my dating or relationship, reputations or anything. I don't know what that has to do with me. Because to me, if that's the type of person that you are, where you actually, you know, are speaking to someone all in their face and all that kind of stuff, you know, when they're in front of you, but yet you throw shade when they walk away, that means you're phony. You're not a good person. You don't have a good heart. That energy is just awful. Like, you're just not a good person all around, because I'm not that type of guy. If I like you, you're gonna know it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't deal with you, you're gonna also know it. It's just like, it ain't no in between to me. Either you have good energy surrounding you, you know, it just feels great being in your presence, like you add to my life, you know what I mean? Or either you don't. You know what I mean? That goes both ways. Hey, if you feel that way around me, I'm cool with it. You know, keep it moving. Everybody done mesh, you know what I mean? So it's cool. So I don't get how other people throwing me shade or being phony towards me, what that has to do with anything with my dating or relationship, you know, situations or reputation or whatever. I don't get it. So if you can help me understand that as well, how someone else being phony and throwing shade towards me, how that leads you to make a post about my dating or, you know, relationship situations. Please break it down for me, baby. Make me understand. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, what I did, because I wanted to see, people are actually liking this post. So I'm just like, wow, okay. Like, people are actually liking it. I'm like, y'all agree with this? Like, I'm so confused. Because if you know me, you would know that this is straight BS. If you know me. So I read some of the comments. One comment was like, No, not Trey. I thought she was living in Miami or something now. And somebody came behind them and was just like, oh no, she's in Atlanta definitely or something like that. You know, so I'm a she now. And then someone proceeded to say, yeah, I heard he got caught, what was it? Surfing in a parking lot. What is surfing? I don't even know what surfing is. So I'm like, okay, I literally had to Google that to see what it was. It was something about someone not having a place to stay or something. I don't know. But someone said I was caught surfing or whatever. I was thought maybe they were talking about cruising. Maybe they meant cruising in a parking lot. You know, even though I have not been doing that. But even if I did, I am a single man. A grown ass man. If I wanted to go cruise, surf, do whatever the fuck I want to do, I can do that. That's the funny part. What does that have to do with my dating or relationships? I'm single. I'm completely different when I'm single than when I'm actually dating someone or talking to someone or in a relationship with someone. Have I messed up in the past? Yes. Have I cheated in the past? Yes. Have I been cheated on in the past? Yes. That was years ago. You know what I mean? I did it because cheating, and this is where I'm not confused or whatever. Cheating, that stems from not being able to communicate, or people putting these limitations on their relationships, i.e., like I was told in one of my relationships, if you ever come to me and you say that you want to entertain someone else, have a threesome or open relationship, gave me like a list of things that if I ever have these feelings or thoughts, I might as well just go ahead and pack my bags and go because they're not down for it. So with that being said, you've automatically made me put up a wall. You know what I mean? When it comes to communication. Because if I start to feel that way, now I know I can't come to my man to talk to him about these things because he's already told me he's gonna like pack your bags and get out. You know what I mean? So fast forward, I started to feel certain things in our relationship that I was not happy with because certain things wasn't being done, you know, sexually and things like that of that nature. And I wanted it. You know, just to give an example, not saying it was our situation, but if you in a relationship, one person needs more time to adjust to being a top or a bottom or whatever, I'm that guy to be like, okay, I'll give you some time or whatever. So I'm cool with that. I'll give you some time. I'll work with you. But when some years pass, something's got to give. You know what I mean? I told you I need this, you know, and they don't start to do it. Now, I'm having those thoughts of the things that you said I can't come and talk to you about. Now, I'm like, okay, well, we need to do something. We need to add something. We need to come to some type of agreement somewhere where I'm getting the satisfaction that I need if you're not going to do it. Whether that may be a threesome, maybe that may be, you know, we come up with whatever works for us as far as, you know, I don't want to say an open relationship, but whatever works for us that I can get my satisfaction, like you're getting yours from me, but I'm not getting it from you because you're not ready to do that yet. Like, I can't talk to you about that now. So now you're a few years in. You know what I mean? Some people are like, why you don't just leave? It's not so black and white. Not when you start to live together. Now family and loved ones are involved. You got bills and stuff together. You know, it's a lot that's involved. It's not so easy to just be like, you know what? Deuces, I'm out. You can do that. Some people can, but I can't because I love. Just because I'm having these feelings and thoughts doesn't mean that I don't love you. It doesn't mean that I don't love your family. It doesn't mean that I don't love your friends. I don't love our situation. I'm just not happy with this part. We need to discuss this issue, come up with some type of compromise, and let's keep it moving. Because we're gonna change as we get older. So Yeah, so that's where cheating comes from. You know what I mean? Putting limitations on your relationship where you can't talk and adjust as you grow with your partner. Like, so yeah, I have cheated. Yeah. Now, would I do it again? I don't plan to do it. No, I would say no. I don't want to do that. I don't think that will happen, but I would never say never. I don't think that will happen because that's why I've been single for so long, because I know what I want. So I've been single for 4 or 5 years, somewhere up in there or whatever. So I know what I want, so that the next person that I get with, they will know these things about me. I have to be able to communicate with you. I'm an open book. I live openly. I come with fans. I come with a lot. You know what I mean? But trust and believe, I'm that guy that's going to be loyal to you. I'm going to love you. You know what I mean? I'm going to be there for you. I got your back 100%. I want to build this motherfucking empire. You feel me? I got you. But don't try to put me in a box. People are like, oh, a box does not exist. No, to some people, a box does exist. And people try to put you in those boxes and put these standards around, or these boundaries around you of things you can or cannot do. Don't do me like that. Because I'm a free spirit. I'm a free spirit. But anything I do, know that I do it, you know, I'm so genuine. I do things, you know, with the best intentions in mind. I'm not trying to be malicious or do anything to hurt you. You know what I mean? But some other people, like, they get burnt by others, and then they were like, if you're doing this same thing that they did, they're bringing that baggage to you, and they're like, oh, if you wear this, that means you're cheating. That means you're looking for attention. That means that you're all this other shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm like, no, I don't need no attention. It just happens to come with the territory. I like to look good. I like to feel good. I like to wear what I want to wear. And I like to just have fun. I'm a nudist, all that good shit. So I know who I am. I'm not confused, baby. I'm not confused. I'm not. So y'all can, for those of you out there who are interested in talking to me, you know what I mean? Y'all could take that advice, because they said, don't do it. In the post, it said, don't do it. You'll live to regret it. I'm like, hey, that's your motherfucking loss. Because, baby, I know for a fact I'm a catch. I know that for a fact. I mean, it is what it is. Not only because, you know, I take good care of myself, you know, I care about the way I look and stuff like that, but I know my heart. I know my heart. My loved ones know my heart. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm a great person. And for them to make this post about me, no, it didn't bother me. It didn't hurt me or anything like that, because I'm going to use it to my advantage. You feel me? Somebody said, you know you're that bitch when you cause all this conversation. You know what I mean? So I just know my heart. And for them to make the post, it's crazy to me, because I'm friends with all of my exes. And I say with confidence that I say this with confidence. I don't think any of my exes would say that they will regret being with me. None of them. I say that again. I don't think any of my exes would say that they regret being with me. Did we mess up? It was, yes, we both, you know, on both parts. We may have done some things that we could have done better. But as far as the experience, it was a learning experience. I mean, they know me for who I am now. We laugh about certain things that we did back then. You know what I mean? So for someone that doesn't know me to make that type of post, I'm just like, wow, okay. Okay. Thank you, though. Thank you. Thank you. So that's me, y'all. I just had to pull over on the side of the road, you know, just finished working out, and I said, throw on my camo culture shades, you know what I mean? And just talk about it. Let's talk about my dating relationship reputation. So, yeah, that's me, y'all. I want to thank y'all so much again for tuning in to my YouTube. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that good stuff. I welcome it all. You know what I mean? Let's talk about this shit. You know what I mean? It's about spreading love. It's about, for me, it's about sharing my story with the hopes that it helps someone else, you know, get through something. It inspires somebody to just be a better them. You know, because if you're one of those people that are waving, you know, smiling and talking to me, you know, when you see me, but then when I walk away, it's internal shade, shame on you. Shame on you, because you're going to miss your blessings, baby. With that type of, you know, I don't know, something in your heart that's just not pure, that you're actually doing that, being phony with folks and talking about them behind their back, that's not pure. You're gonna miss your blessings. I'm just saying. I love you guys. And like I always say, let's get it, baby. Woo woo!